Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be going over our farm here. Still working on it. We have been deploying more GPUs. See these racks here? It's additional GPUs we're deploying at this facility. We also deployed some ASICs. I'll be showing you guys around the farm, showing you what we have so far. Again, we're not using octominers here since we have equipment available, like PSUs, motherboards, things like that. So we might as well use those, not use Octominer. We use Octominer for all future build outs, but this farm here does not have that. So again, we're still working on this farm. We're still trying to regulate the airflow and all that stuff. So I'll be showing you guys around. Before we get started, Bitcoin saves your wealth and Jesus Christ saves your soul. Also, if you're looking to set up a farm, ASIC farm or GPU farm, we can help you do that. Now, for all future clients, we're doing everything strictly on Octominers. So we're not going to have rigs like this. We're going to have Octominer rigs with the GPUs inside. Not open air like this, even though this works fine, but Octominer is a cheaper way to go. Or if you want to build an ASIC farm, check out our previous videos on our channel. You see a lot of ASIC farms there, and we can build you one like that. Anyway, so here are our panels here. Again, we're still running tests, cleaning things out. Right now we are testing the ASIC miners we added on 3-phase 60 amp connections here. Currently it's at 53.6 amps, but testing things out. And so here is the ASIC additional miners that our client wanted to test out. So our client wanted to run some ASICs and see how it works out for him. It's only 20 units. But he wanted to test them out because if they work out, you know, in that way he predicts them to work out, which means he wants to see the math on it. How much Bitcoin is he going to make on those 20? How much did he pay for them? You know, what's the ROI on those miners? Things like that. Once he has all that dialed in, he thinks, okay, you know, let's go with ASICs, and he could buy more ASICs. But right now, this is the test section here, just 20 units. With these GPUs and those 20 units, we're basically going to be maxing out the power usage at this farm here. On this side, again, we have all of these GPUs. It's various configurations. It's 80 degrees outside right now. You can see inside it's actually 92.8. A lot of airflow, so you don't really feel the heat at this location right where I'm standing. But you can see various GPUs we have. We have the EVGA for the Win 3s. We have that weird GPU. Zotacs. Need to fix that fan right there. A lot of Gigabyte 3 fan gaming. Really good GPUs. Some EVGAs over there on that side, more Gigabyte. And we're running them on 12 GPU configurations. Either it's an MSI or ASRock or a ASUS B250. All run great. Everything's great. For the airflow, we have 4 fans here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's directed the air that way. Then we have the intake on this side over here. 2 fans enclosed. So a lot of pressure coming off of those 2 fans. And it's going to be cooling off all these aisles here. We got exhaust on the right-hand side, exhaust on the back, and then we have the ASICs on the left-hand side, which also process a lot of the heat and remove it. For the ASICs, we're running a low power mode. We're running them at 65 terahash at about 1750 watts. It's about 27 watts per terahash, which is great. That's running on S19 regular with Brains OS. Now we have various configurations for the power supplies as well. We're running EVGA 1600s or Delta. So you can see how this farm is you know, combination of Delta setups, you know, breakout boards or EVGA with B250, you know, stuff like that. So it's various configurations, various setups. Now again, we're building out the remainder of our rigs here. So we're gonna have another rig here and up there. So I have another 3 rigs on this side over here. And we should have maybe about 1, 2 rigs here. After that, we maxed out the GPUs. We also maxed out the ASICs. And at that point, this farm would be fully loaded. There is no more power available to run anything else. You have basically fully loaded the whole entire farm. So once this farm has been complete, once we get all the airflow dialed in, you know, we have exhaust up there. See that, those holes right there? That's the exhaust for this top section to suck it out. Then also these ASICs act as exhaust as well. They grab the air and they just suck it out, as well as up there. So we have this nice suction. On the bottom, we close it off, so there's nothing coming in or out. And we have some on the back end over there, so that opening there. We have a roof there, so no water gets in. And that acts as just a constant pressure that pushes outside. It's always pushing outside. So yeah, once this farm is done, make sure you guys are subscribed because I'll be showing you more videos. Once the airflow has been configured, the ASICs have been configured, the GPUs, additional rigs have been set up, and we're basically maxing out the whole entire farm. This farm will then be complete. We'll then remove, you know, anything else on the floor that we have laying around here while we're building it out. See, we have some electrical equipment here to check the voltages and the amp load. We also have our little compressor. Turn that off. We have a compressor here, a fog machine to check airflow. We have additional ASICs here. This is, we brought those from our other farm. This is kind of to help set up the first 20. Sometimes you get like, we want to just basically launch the ASICs as soon as possible. We don't want to waste our time trying to perfect them. So if any of the ASICs need some kind of fixing, we'd rather just unplug the whole thing and just plug a different ASIC in because we want to just launch these 20 as soon as possible and then figure out what, you know, whatever issue. Maybe this guy has, I don't know, the nuts on it are not tight or whatever it is. And because of that, it has some kind of power problem. So we want to just plug it, a new one in, not a new one, a different one in, and then fix that one later. So it's not a big deal, but we want to do that as soon as possible. So we have a couple of spares here laying around. Not really doing anything. And yeah, so that's how we're running this thing here. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hit like on this video, subscribe to the channel. And if you're looking to set up a GPU or ASIC mining farm, go to cryptollc.org. You guys can see our ASIC farm we're working on right now, 2.2 megawatts. We're waiting for power to be turned on. It's basically ready. It's fully ready to go. We just need the power. We're waiting on that. So as soon as we turn the power on, you know, we're going to create more videos. But right now, kind of stuck waiting for that power. Waiting for basically the power company to just give us the green light. We can launch everything right away. Again, we're just waiting for them. So yeah, well, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys like it. You know what to do. Hit like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Go to cryptollc.org if you want to set up a GPU ASIC mining farm. If you want to build with us, we help you set up on your land. Or maybe you want to lease property, you want to buy property, you own the property, maybe it's your friend's property, whatever it is. We can help with, we can work with you, help you set up an ASIC or GPU farm. We also sell GPUs and ASICs. So if you want to get the best prices for GPUs and the best prices for ASICs, go to cryptollc.org. We have really, really nice prices for GPUs. You know, you can get 3080s. I mean, well, talking used, you can get 3080 used for like $400 or $500. You get hundreds of them, thousands of them. Same thing with ASICs. ASICs, you can get S19s, S19 Pro, J Pro, S19 XP, you know, stuff like that. You can, basically, the price of those is about from like 18 to 20, around there. So right now, it's a really good time to jump in and build out that ASIC or GPU mining farm you're always looking to build. You were delaying that time. You were delaying that day. And you're thinking, oh, I'll do it when Bitcoin's down. Well, Bitcoin is down. You know, Bitcoin's at 25, 26K. It's still at a, you know, not anywhere near a good price. You know, a good price would be like 35, 40. It's at 26. So if you're looking to build on the cheap, right now is the time to do that. Go to cryptollc.org. That's going to be it for this one. Until next time, bye.